My name is Jimmy.
What's up, you guys? Jimmy here, back at you with another review for The Walking Dead Season 5. And this is the 12th episode, and the episode is titled Remember. And just like the name, in this episode, it's the group's first episode of the group coming to Alexandria, the place that Aaron was talking about that was so interested in them. So pretty much when they go in here, they're trying to pretty much see about going back to the people that they once were. And with everything they've gone through, it would be a very, very hard task. I mean, they've killed walkers, they've killed people. They all have changed over the course of the TV show. I remember when Carl was just a kid. Now he's just like anyone else. I mean, Daryl used to be a racist asshole. Carol used to be helpless. Rick used to act like a total leader and a cop. I mean, everyone has changed since the show first began. But, you do see a few changes. Rick shaves. Yeah. He shaves. But, it kind of brings in those, reactions, like Carl being all cautious, just looking through their house. And I guess they're each all going to have their own jobs. Kind of like pulling your own weight, which that makes sense. That makes total sense. I mean, no one needs to be staying there for free. I mean, if you're a kid, that's one thing, but if you're an adult, you kind of need to pull your own weight. Let's just say if you're not a kid, you're not elderly, you gotta pull your own weight. But, yeah, it kind of does bring in some of that stuff. I mean, the only person that doesn't look like he wants to change is Daryl. I mean, he hasn't even taken a shower. But, he's a redneck. So, I mean, but, towards the end of this episode, I guess, the head honcho of this, of Alexandria, makes Rick a constable, because she thinks that everyone's jobs before all that happened matter, which Rick was a cop. So he's pretty much a cop again. So it's kind of like we're back to Rick in the very beginning. In the end of the episode, Rick says if they cannot make it, that they will take it. Which, kind of understandable, but for Rick, that's kind of weird. Because he never tried to take over Woodbury. He never tried to take over Terminus, even though that would have made sense on Terminus. But yeah, this episode was very, very cool with, bringing the temptations of whether or not they can change after being out there for so long. I mean, the biggest shocker in this episode is the fact that Rick shaves. I mean, I thought Andrew was supposed to be letting his beard grow out until they said something. Well, I guess that means that they said something. Otherwise, he wouldn't have gotten shaved. It's kind of weird. We haven't seen Rick's face in so long. I guess you could say we haven't seen his actual clean-cut face since Season 1. Because it was like starting in Season 2 when it started to grow a tiny bit. So, yeah, I have to say overall, this is a very, very cool episode. Everything that happens in this episode really do make sense. I mean, in an apocalyptic world, if you're out there for so long, it would kind of be hard for you to go back to being the person you are, because it's not like an on-off switch. It's not like a, oh, I'm the same person that I was. You know, because people do change, especially if they kill actual people. Survival, it changes people. For better or for worse. But definitely looking forward to seeing what's going to happen for next week's episode, based on that little bit of a preview. So I will give this the nickname of tonight's episode, Rest in Peace, Rick Speared. Whatever the year was when, let's see, it would be 2011 to 2015. Yep. It only lasted for 4 years. Maybe. I guess the next best thing is Daryl's hair. I mean, he has such luscious locks of hair. But that's it for my thoughts on the episode. Let me know yours down below, no matter if it's negative or positive about the episode. And also, if you're into Once Upon a Time, you can also check out my review for the mid-season premiere, which I did earlier. And as always, my name is Jimmy, and until next time, bye.